Welcome to GSPN for tonight's matchup between the Griswold Wolverines and the Lyman Memorial Bulldogs. Lyman enters this one 9-8. Griswold enters 9-7, coming off a win last night. And this is the second night of back-to-backs right here at Griswold High School, moments away from the introduction of the starting lineups and the national anthem.
Greetings from Wolverine Nation. Stone thing says shut down. Tonight's game is between the Lyman Memorial Bulldogs and your hometown Griswold Wolverine. That's much better. At this time, the Griswold Athletic Department would like to ask all fans to notice the exit signs in the gym in case of emergency we have to evacuate. Also, Griswold would like to remind all fans that good sportsmanship is encouraged through positive support of your team. And now, the starting line for the visiting Lyman Bulldogs. Number 3, Casey Cook. Number 4, Kelsey Dunnett. Number 5, Jenny Lopez. Number 10, Cassidy Latour. And finally, number 15, Taylor Pankowski. The head coach is David Lopez. Record is 9-8 on the season. And now, get on your feet for your hometown Griswold Wolverine. Starting at guard, number 13, Natalie Nasty Matt Peacock. Senior forward, number 12, Audrey Drew. Senior guard, number 22, Lindsay Van Lyman. Senior co-captain forward, number 15, Sonia Mattheson. And finally, senior co-captain guard, number 2, Haley the Deuce Ellison. The head coach is Mr. Kevin Babcock, assisted by Sarah Chesnes and Mr. Jason Eliason. Team record is 9-7 on the year. And now, would you please rise and move your hats for the playing of our national anthem. And good luck to both teams in tonight's contest.
All the way back on December 14th at Lyman, Griswold started off the year with a 12-point victory. 53-41 was the score of that one. And here we are almost 2 months later for the rematch between these two teams, and a lot has changed since. Lyman started off the year pretty short-handed, but they are back tonight with a full lineup, and we will keep our eyes on number 5, Jenny Lopez, number 10, Cassie Latour, and number 12, P. Carpenter. Don't have a first name for Carpenter, as they are leading in pretty much points per game, rebounds per game, assists per games, all sort of stats for Lyman. Griswold, on the other hand, rolling out with the same lineup: Sonia, Lindsay, Audrey, Natalie, and Haley Eliason. And I hate to say it, but Kiana, this is our second to last home girls game on the year, unless, depending on what happens in the tournament, could get a home game for ACC.
Yep.
Could get a home game for states as well. I believe if the Wolverines win 2 more games, they could get a home state game.
Won by your Wolverines.
Of course, we will bring that to you right here on GSPN. My name is Cole Baccarelli. I work at Griswold High School alongside Kiana Ego, team manager, lacrosse superstar and sophomore here at the high school. So here we go. Natalie Beacott over to Haley Eliason for a deep 2. That one's no good. San pulls down the board, kicks out to Nat for another deep 2, and that one's short again. Eli, great feed down to Sonia. She's fouled to go to the line. Sonia Matheson at the line, known as Griswold's toughest athlete, and she did a great job shutting down Maya Hillman last night. And although she got in early foul trouble, she avoided fouling out. And she made her first free throw tonight to start the game off. And the Wolverines defeated Montville last night, which brought them up to, I believe, 4th in Division III standings. They have already qualified for the ECC tournament. Son makes both. Griswold's up 2-0. Lyman, on the other hand, although their overall record is 9-8, they have a stellar 5-1 divisional record. Division IV ECC, that puts them in 2nd, right behind St. Bernard's. As that layup was no good, Audrey's going to pull it down. The foul earlier was on Kelsey Dunnick. Pass is tipped. Haley Eliason recovers. Haley Eliason, one of the 4 seniors on this team, and we will be talking more about them on Monday. Van Landen for 3, in and out. Rebound, Lyman. Number 3, Casey Cook. Passes it over to Taylor Jankowski. Jenny Lopez to Dunak. Kelsey Dunak slows down the possession for Lyman. And she gives the ball back over to Jenny Lopez. Jenny Lopez on the year, averaging 9 points per game and 3.3 assists per game. She has had a pretty solid year for Lyman, their most consistent player. That shot's no good. It will stay Lyman ball. Kelsey Dunak chases that one down in the corner. Dunak over to Lopez. Lopez, she's gonna drive. Sonia turns her away. Ball is loose. It goes off of Lopez. It will be Griswold possession.
Griswold possession. In the game for Lyman, number 14, Taylor Jankowski.
And Lyman showing the press right now early in this one. Haley Eliason gets the ball from Lindsay. She gives it back to Natalie. Natalie, pass over to Eli. Eli kicks it over to Audrey. Zone defense right now from Lyman. Eli pulls up for 3. That one's no good. Ball's still loose on the ground. And number 14, Taylor Jankowski, comes away with it. Taylor drives and the travel. Good call. Okay, the ref had a good angle. Had a good angle on that one. Lindsay Van Landen with the ball for the Wolverines. Tosses that one over to Haley Eliason. Back over to Lindsay. Lindsay with some space now kicks it to San in the corner. San's going to drive. She's going for that reverse layup, and she gets it. 4 points for Sonia to start this thing off. And another travel is called. That one is on Taylor Jankowski again. And it will be Griswold possession.
Number 14 for blue is Juliana Hayes. And now 21 for blue, Kayla Holt.
Natalie with a great feed down low to Sonia. Another 2 points for Sonia Matheson. Hot start right now for the Wolverines. Jenny Lopez brings the ball up the floor for Lyman. Kicks it over to Casey Cook. Cook recovers the ball. There's a tip from Van Landen. Cook drives and a reach is going to be called on. Let's see, I believe it is on Lindsay. On Lindsay Van Landen, yes it is. Her first. Could have gone to Natalie too. Natalie Beacott showed some stellar defense last night. She covered Jada Chiang, and Jada had 0 points.
None?
0.
Wow.
And Jada had 21, 22 the first Montville Griswold game.
Fire.
And then Natalie completely shut her down. Speaking of that, foul is called on Natalie. That sends Lopez to the line for 2. Lopez makes her first.
Good at the line one more time.
And her second is short. Ball still loose on the ground. Van Landen picks it up. Lyman on the board. Lopez chases down Van Landen. Lindsay gives the ball over to Sonia. Back through the fingertips of Haley Eliason. That one goes out of bounds. Turnover. Bulldogs possession.
That one was definitely rushed. I don't know why.
Yeah. Did look a little rushed right there, and pass was just too high. Back court on Lopez. Pass was just a little too high for Eli to get. But Griswold will get the ball right back.
I didn't see the foul, but Griswold possession.
Haley Eliason Kicks it over to Lindsay, to Sonia. Finds Natalie. Eli, back to San. Over to Audrey. Audrey's going to pull up for a deep 2. That one's no good. And great effort from number 3, Casey Cook. She keeps that one alive. Lopez brings the ball up and double dribble on Lopez. Back-to-back possessions, back-to-back turnovers for Jenny Lopez. So if you're tuning in for the first time, this is GSPN. It's a student-run organization at Griswold High School. If you're watching, press the subscribe button right now. That way you have the link for all the games here at Griswold High School. Audrey's going to drive. No good. She fights for that rebound. San pulls it back. Kicks it out to Lindsay. Griswold resets the offense. Sonia. Over to Natalie in the corner. To Lindsay. She has a look for 3. Oh, yeah! That one was beautiful. You knew it was going in right away, especially from our angle. Lopez drives, kicks it down low to number 14, and she has the easy 2. Juliana Hayes. Natalie Beacott finds Lindsay Van Lanen over to Audrey. Audrey, and that pass is tipped. Let's see if it goes off of Lopez. It will be Griswold ball.
In the game for Lyman, number 30, Riley Benway.
And the Bulldogs are going to make a couple substitutions. As I mentioned, Bulldogs are 9-8 on the year. They have a 4-4 away record. And they've gone through a tough little stretch the last couple games. Dropped the one against Coventry, another one against Wyndham. But they bounced back and defeated Wheeler 50-45. Griswold, on the other hand, riding a 3-game win streak. 3-pointer from Lopez, no good. San catches it. Griswold ball. Griswold defeated St. Bernard's, Woodstock Academy, and Montville the last couple days. Griswold looking to make it 4 in a row. It's been a very nice pass. Sonia goes up. 2 points, Sonia Matheson. As I was just going to say, it's been a very up and down season for the Wolverines, but they are on the upswing right now. And credit to these ladies for turning this thing around. Lopez kicks it in the corner, number 21. Over to 30, that's Riley Benaway. Down low to 51, and Audrey Drew tips that one.
That was a late call.
Are they going to call a foul on Audrey?
Yeah, but it was...
It was a late call.
Yeah. Not a good angle.
We heard the ball. Not a good angle. Not a good angle. We heard slap of the ball. Not too sure if she got her wrist as well.
Yeah, it looked like...
It looked clean?
Yeah, it looked like it was all ball, but...
But then again, you never know. That's Audrey's first. And the first basket is made by Dinkowski. Abby Matheson enters the game for the first time tonight for the Wolverines.
And number 3, Casey Cook.
And Dinkowski makes both. Eli to Audrey. Back to Eli. To Lindsay. Lindsay feeds Abby. And layup's no good. It's tipped back to San. She's going to get easy 2 points.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Chief to go.
This is still the first quarter.
13 points from Griswold, 10 of which coming from Sonia Matheson.
Wow.
Number 21 drives, and a double dribble is called on Kayla Holt.
In the game for Griswold, number 32, Faith Russell.
And here comes Faith Russell.
Avery Bowles.
She enters for Audrey Giroux. Did not see Faith at all in the game last night, which was pretty surprising. And let's see what the young sophomore does on the floor for the Wolverines. And yeah, I like them. I like seeing both Faith and Sonia. Yeah, I like that. Faith's going to drive through a couple ladies, lost the ball, turnover. Number 3, Casey Cook picks it up for the Bulldogs. Cook slows down possession for the Bulldogs. Here's over to Dinkowski for 3. That one's no good. Holt brings it down, kicks it back out to Kelsey Dunnock. Dunnock is going to give it back to Casey Cook. Eli fell. Number 3 pulls up. San gets the board. Casey Cook's jumper no good. Griswold ball. Under 1 minute remaining in the first quarter. Haley Eliason gives it over to Lindsay. Lindsay Back out to San, over to her sister, Abby. Over to Lindsay. Lindsay tries to find Abby. Abby's still going to fight for it. Ball's on the ground. Who wants it? And it's going to be Bulldogs' ball, and a reach is going to get called on Abby Matheson.
Abby was pulled down, so she couldn't go.
It looked like Lindsay tried to force that pass, or it wasn't.
She was open at first, but then.
And a whole lot of substitutions for Lyman.
And Sonia's going to exit for Kira Nielsen, and that's one of the best quarters of basketball I've seen Sonia play. And that's saying something, because we see a whole lot of great performances from Son.
Yeah.
10 points on the score sheet already for the senior. Lopez, the nice shot fake, moves towards her left, can't get it. Ball is tipped.
That was a push.
Yeah, you're right. I thought so as well. Number 3, Casey Cook, back out to Lopez. Lopez with a nifty little move around Elias, and the floater's no good. Kira Nielsen pulls down the board. 1 second, Abby heaves it up. Woo, man!
Wow.
That almost went in. That would have been something. That ends the first quarter. Griswold is up 13-5, and they are riding the toughest athlete, the Chief. 10 points from San. And Lindsay Van Lanen with a nice clean three-pointer gives Griswold a great early lead. So like I said earlier, this is GSPN, a student-run organization, and we are at 691 subscribers, 9 away from 700, and this this channel's just exploded in the last 2 weeks. It's gained like 200 subscribers in less than 2 weeks. It's pretty insane. So thank you to all of you tuning in and supporting these kids that volunteer for GSPN, and of course the athletes that we love seeing play every single night here at the high school. There's 5 school days in a week and usually 4 games. And you can find them all on GSPN. We do a great job covering these games, and of course cover some middle school games too as well. Got to the QVJC middle school boys championship game last week, where Griswold defeated Plainfield. Awesome to see. Anytime Plainfield loses, always a great thing, and especially from the hands of the Wolverines, the young Wolverines, who we will see in high school coming up. And hopefully some of those young Wolverines stay with us for the next 4 years. Speaking about the boys team, tough defeat last night in, I believe, Stonington, and even worse news, they have lost Jacob Strain for the next 2 weeks, as he did a number on his ankle. He's in a boot, so thinking about Jacob. Hopefully he can get back for the ECC tournament. Jeff Souvenance as well, and Carmelo Curtis as bum wrist at the moment as well. So just from the boys team, the hottest team in the ECC, and now they're dealing with some injuries. So hopefully they'll be able to bounce back before the tournament. Here we go to start the second quarter. Bulldogs with some work to do. Number 4's hook shot, no good. Kelsey Dunak. Rebound, Audrey Giroux. Kicks it over to Abby. Sania's back in the game for Kira Nielsen. Lindsay Van Lanen, nice pass. Over to Nat. Audrey over to Lindsay. To Abby in the corner. Abby finds Natalie. To Audrey. Tries to feed to Sonia. Sonia goes up, fights through that contact. 2 points, Madison. The Bulldogs have no answer right now for Sonia. None. No answer at all. Lopez back out to number 15. She drives. Shot's no good. 4 pulls it down. That shot's no good. It's going to go off the foot of Taylor Pinkowski. Yeah,
you saw that?
Yeah.
It will be Griswold ball, and I think Coach Babcock's saying the same thing to the ref as well. He just had some words right there. Is Griswold ball, though, so the Wolverines will take it. Abby Matheson almost carried it. She's going to drive for a floater. That's no good. Gets her own rebound. San's going to pull up for a deep 2. It's short. Audrey's fighting for it. Ball is loose. Bulldogs come away. Number 3. Dunak goes up, and she will be shooting 2. Excuse me, that's Casey Cook. Foul is on Abby Matheson, her second.
At the line for Lyman, number 3, Casey
Cook's first free throw, no good.
Number 14, Juliana Haynes.
Juliana Haynes re-enters for Kelsey Dunack.
Cook will be at the line one more time.
And Haynes with 2 points on the night. Pankowski with 2, Lopez with 1. The only scorers for the Bulldogs. Cook makes a second.
Basket is good.
And the Bulldogs are down by 9. Abby with a great pass to Sonia with a nice pass to Audrey. Audrey's going to drive. And 2 points, count it, and 1. And it looks like Abby Matheson was slow to get up. Must have been some contact away. She's saying
good.
don't. Yeah, she's saying, I'm good. I'm good, coach.
Number 12,
Keep her in.
at the line one more time.
And we'll see. It looks like Haley Lyson is going to enter for Abby.
Haley
Must have been some contact away from the play.
I think she went down on her knee.
It looked very, very awkward. And Audrey has a chance to complete the three-point play. She does not. Misses it, but Natalie gets that rebound. Kicks it over to Lindsay. To Eli. To Audrey in the corner. Audrey finds Eli. Good passing right now from the Wolverines. Natalie over to Lindsay. Lindsay with the 3-ball. No good. And it is off of Sonia's foot. Could have been off of Casey Cook's foot. But the call will be Bulldogs ball. 6 minutes remaining in the half. Griswold up 17-6. Lopez with the ball for the Bulldogs. She is probably the answer to Lyman's struggles right now. They need to get her going. And foul is going to be called for the push on Juliana Haynes, her second.
In the game for the Bulldogs, number 21.
And it looks like
Kayla Holt.
just looking at Abby Matheson on the bench, she is good. She's fine, so she will be back in the game, I'm sure, coming up.
Yeah.
And number 30, Riley Fenway also checks in for the Bulldogs.
Peacock inbounds the ball for the Wolverines. Haley Eliason finds Audrey, who tosses that one up. Didn't get a lot on it. Lopez is going to drive. She's turned around. And a foul is going to be called on Audrey.
I think Audrey was meaning to take a charge, but forgot to fall.
That's a good way of putting it, yeah. It's going to be Audrey's second. And Griswold up to 16 fouls. Got to be careful with 5:39 remaining. That pass is tipped. Good job from Eli. It will remain Bulldogs ball. As I mentioned earlier, Monday is senior night, so of course Haley Eliason, Audrey Drew, Lindsay Van Lannen, and Sonia Matheson, the seniors for the Wolverines.
Number 15,
Taylor Pankowski with the jumper there. Drew over to Van Lannen. Finds Natalie. Kicks it back out to Eli. Eli goes around the screen, set by Sonia. To Audrey. Shot fakes, moves towards the left. Sonia's going to drive. Look out. And she is fouled. Foul is on number 30, Riley Benaway.
And at the line is
Sonia at the line for the second time tonight.
Shooting 2.
She is 2 for 2. Her first go around. And misses on her first shot this time. Cook re-enters for Cassidy Latour on the Lyman side. And Sonia has one more from the line. That one goes in and out, but Beacott fights for that rebound, kicks back out to Eli. Over to Van Lannen, down low to Sonia. She pulls up from the free throw line. That one's short. Cook gets the rebound. Cook is going to drive, lost control of it there, and a double dribble is called. Timeout from the Bulldogs. 30-second timeout. And it looks like coming out of timeout, Faith Russell is going to check in for the Wolverines. So earlier this week, the spring sports schedule was released. And for softball, baseball, and lacrosse. And we plan on bringing you softball, lacrosse, and hopefully we'll be able to get a couple of those baseball games in as well. Speaking of lacrosse, Kiana Ego. Who do we got for lacrosse this year? Keep an eye on. We got you. You're great defender. You and
Kira, Emily Aviles. Corinna, I actually talked to her today. She said probably not.
Probably not?
Probably
no
not.
from Corinna? Oh, man.
I know. I'm still going to convince her.
We got time.
Yeah, we
got
do.
some time. Who else?
We have Kendall, Kylie.
Yup.
And then a bunch of freshmen coming up that I play with in U. Sienna's really good.
That's good.
Kaylin, Lexi, but I don't know. She's injured right now, so.
Yes, that's right. She is injured. She still has time. April 5th, off the top of my head, is opening day for all the spring sports. And there are 3 of them scheduled at once on the campus. That's going to be a busy day. Coming out of timeout, Griswold up 17-8. Eli finds Natalie Van Lanen. She pulls up for a deep 2. No good. Through the hands of Audrey. Rebound. Eli.
Audrey's wide open.
Feeds Audrey. She goes up strong. And a rebound from number 30, Riley Benaway. Casey Cook brings the ball up the floor for the Bulldogs over to Jenny Lopez. To Holt in the corner. Her shot's no good. Face fight for that board. It's her ball. Jump ball is called. Griswold possession. Faith came in for Sonia Matheson, who's been lights out tonight. 12 points on the night for Sonia. And there's Abby, re-entering after she was, looked like maybe something with her leg or even knocked the wind out of her.
Yeah.
But she is back on the floor for the Wolverines. She comes in for Lindsay Van Lanen and Abby. Over to Eli. Eli back to Abby. She had
Faith for a quick second.
Faith had Natalie as well.
Yeah.
Opted not to find them. Eli over to Abby. Down low to Faith. Good ball movement right now from the Wolverines. Kicks back out to Natalie. Abby moves towards her right. That pass is tipped. Eli steals it right back from Lopez. She drives, kicks it out for Matheson for 3. Yeah! Great recovery from the Wolverines right there. Nice steal from Haley Eliason. And a better feed over to Abby, who cashes in for her first 3-pointer. Abby looked nice last night. I think she finished with 7 or 9 points, something like that. And a couple 3 balls herself last night. Great feed down low to number 4. Her shot's no good.
Good box out by Odd.
Drew with that rebound. And it is Griswold ball as we approach 3 minutes remaining. Eli drives. That pass is tipped. Griswold ball. What have you seen so far, Kiana, from the Wolverines?
Really good ball movement and rebounding. We have really good defense too all around. We're doing a good job.
Shots are falling as well too.
The teamwork is really good.
Yeah. I think that boils down to just team morale has gone up so much in the last 2 weeks.
For sure.
Ever since the brutal playing field game. And this team has put it behind them. They've done a great job with that. Casey Cook over number 10, Cassie Latour. Back out to Kayla Holt. That pass goes off the hands of 15, Taylor Pinkowski. Turnover. Griswold ball, and here comes Sonia Matheson. Checks in for Audrey Giroux. Griswold with a 12-point lead. Abby over to Eli. Finds Natalie. Natalie kicks it off to Sonia. Back out to Eli. Eli drives. Heaves one up. Natalie fights for that board, couldn't quite pull it down cleanly. Kayla Holt brings the ball to the floor for the Bulldogs. Number 10 kicks it over to 15 in the corner. That's Pinkowski. She drives. Wisely turns around. She's going to try to drive through Sonia and Faith.
And Faith, no
That's
way.
That's not a good
no
idea.
Way.
10 pulls up for the 3.
Oh.
Wow, it spun out. That ball did 2 rotations in the hoop and then spun all the way out, and that kind of perfectly sums up the night for the Bulldogs. As number 23, Avery Vold checks in for the Bulldogs. Lopez inbounding the ball. Doesn't really have too many options. She finds Pinkowski for an open look. There it is. 6 points on the night for Pinkowski. She has been by far the leading scorer. Turnover. Number 10, Cassie Latour steals that ball. Lopez with possession. Bulldogs down by 10. Still plenty of time in this game. Lopez Over to Cook. Cook kicks it over to Latour. Latour's pass to Lopez through the hands of Lopez. Turnover, Griswold ball.
In the game for Griswold, number 22.
Van Landen's going to check in for Natalie Beacott. And it is Griswold ball. Van Landen back to Eli. He finds Lindsay. Kicks it back out to Eli. Back over to Lindsay. Lindsay has Abby. Abby's going to drive. And a foul is called. This should send Abby to the line for 2. And the foul is called.
Why is he saying 1 and 1?
Yeah, I don't know. He's looking at the wrong team because Griswold's at 6. Griswold's home. Lyman is away. Wrong angle, took the wrong angle. That's okay. It happens to all of us.
It's okay.
Foul is on 15, Taylor Pinkowski. And the foul, I guess.
She's not shooting?
They must be calling the foul on the floor. You know, I don't know.
No.
I can't do it right now, okay? I can't. Yeah, I can't do it. Eli pulls up for 3. That one's no good. After, what was that game a couple weeks ago where I went ballistic? I forget which one. It was the Stonington game.
Yeah.
Yeah. That just took the energy out of me. I can't do it again. Not yet. Later in the game. If more of this continues, I might. So Faith hit that one out of bounds. I guess the foul was called on the floor. So it shouldn't have been. You're right. 5 team fouls for the Bulldogs, 6 for Griswold. The home team will make that clear. Shot, 3-pointer. That one's no good.
Oh.
Cook does a great job keeping that one alive. She kicks it back out to Lopez. Lopez drives. Sonia turns her away. This will be Bulldogs ball. Like you said earlier, I mean, you're not going to be able to drive on Sonia and Faith.
No.
Just not. It's not an option. Lopez kicks back out to Cook. Back down to Lopez. Her shot's no good. Fights for her own rebound.
Whoa.
Dropped the ball there. Faith picks it back up. Faith Russell over to Abby. Abby Matheson with Lopez all over her.
Her hands are all over her.
Abby went down. It's 2-on-1 here in the fast break. Cook goes up. Layup's no good. Lopez goes up. That one's no good. Matheson pulls it down strong. Coach is yelling, slow down. 30 seconds remaining in the half. Griswold with a 10-point lead. And that pass is not what Coach Babcock wanted. He is preaching to the ladies, relax, relax, relax.
It was time to score.
Yeah, it was definitely not time to rush, and that's unfortunately what happened there. So looks like Lyman will get the last shot of the half. Number 4, Kelsey Dunak, she drives.
Don't foul.
Gets her own rebound, and a foul is on the floor.
Yeah.
But this should,
by Eli, I think.
This should send Dunak to the line.
Oh, yeah.
In the 1-on-1. And good call on the foul was on Eli.
At the line
that is her first.
And
Dunak is at the line. Misses it. Dunak's fighting for it. Still no one's touched it. Dunak gets to her own board. Lopez, 5 seconds remaining. Lopez over to 15. She has to pull up. 15. Kicks it over to Lopez. No shot taken by Lyman. Griswold will gladly accept that. And that ends the first half 20-10. I'm going to sum up the second quarter as chaotic.
Yep.
Chaotic for both teams. All 3 teams, Griswold, Lyman, and the refs. Chaotic. So that does it for the first half right here on GSPN. Come back in 10 minutes, and we will be right here for the remainder of this one. The score is 20-10. Griswold lead. Welcome back to GSPN for the start of the second half of action. Griswold up 20-10. As I mentioned earlier, my name is Cole Baccarelli. I work at Griswold High School, and alongside Kiana Ego, this is GSPN, student-run organization at Griswold. We broadcast all of the home sporting events for the Wolverines. Of course, you can catch the away events on NFHS, and they stream the away games like the Griswold boys game, which I believe is starting in a couple minutes, and catch all those away games on NFHS. Cook drives, foul's going to be called on number 2, Haley Lyson, her second.
Haley?
I think so, I guess so. And 2 shots coming here for number 3, Casey Cook. Cook makes the first.
First basket made by number 3, Casey Cook from Lyman. Should be at the line one more time.
I wonder what the Lyman coach told them in the locker room.
What do you think? You tell me.
To step it up.
That's one thing. Just basketball speak.
Yeah.
What do you think they have to do different?
Not have so many turnovers. I don't know. I think their defense is doing okay. I just think they're not, like, getting into, like, their offense because our defense is so good. If that makes sense.
Yes, it does. And I think another thing they need to focus on is shutting down Sonya.
Yeah,
right?
but they can't. They won't.
They can't. And then fast break here. Eliason with Van Lanen. 2 points. No, misses. That was too early. Sonya pulls down that board, though. Natalie, good ball movement from the Wolverines. Audrey, back out to Nat. As I was saying, you shut down Sonya, and you have to worry about the shooters on the outside.
Exactly.
Van Lanen with a couple points tonight. Abby Matheson with a couple points. Of course, Haley Lyson, known to be lethal on the outside. Audrey as well. So
right there, pressure.
yeah, pressure.
They're holding it because they don't need it.
Right, you're right. Like, and that's the same problem that Montville had last night. And look at that. What a perfect possession from the Wolverines right there. They burned a whole ton of time off the clock, passed until they got the open shot, and then Lindsay drained it.
Yeah.
Bulldogs ball. Number 10, Cassidy Latour. Passes tip from Audrey. Kelsey Dunak chases it down, and I believe a timeout is called by Lyman. So,
30-second timeout, Lyman.
Mr. Gunnerman, could you possibly pull up that schedule, and we can look at the remaining games that we have? Okay, could you read that schedule off the screen for me?
Tomorrow it's boys basketball versus Plainfield. Friday is boys versus Stonington. Next Monday is girls versus Parish Hill senior night. Next Wednesday is boys versus Wyndham. And next Friday is boys versus Montville.
And I think that'll take us to the end of the regular season just about. Next Monday is senior night for the ladies. And then we will enter tournament play. Those games, tournament games, by the way, should very well most likely be streamed right here on GSPN. And the tournament games for volleyball this year were awesome. They were so exciting. So hopefully we'll get those tournament games right here for you on GSPN, the best broadcasting in town. Lopez inbounding the ball for the Bulldogs. In for Cassidy Latour. Gives it back to Lopez. Crystal's done a great job containing Jenny Lopez tonight. She has only 1 point, just a free throw made back in the first quarter. Wolverines' defense has really stepped it up, led by Natalie Beacott, of course. And carry right there. Turnover. It is Griswold ball. Haley Eliason kicks it over to Lindsay, back over to Haley. She has Natalie in front of her, gives it back to Lindsay. Van Lanen tries to lead Audrey, goes off her fingertips, turnover. Number 4, Kelsey Dunak. Turns around, she's gonna kick it back out to Cassidy Latour. Gives it to Cook, Cook's gonna drive. And her shot's no good, rebound Van Lanen. Sonya takes that ball from Lindsay, kicks it over to Eli. Eli drives. Nice pass to Sonia. Sonia tries to go up, and a foul is called. This will send Sonia Matheson to the line for 2. Foul is on Kelsey Dunak, her second. Sonia is 2 for 4 from the line. Sonia with, I think she's just has to be like a couple rebounds away from a double-double. 12 points on the night. Missed her first free throw.
Has she been the only one who shot foul shots?
Drew had one to get that, that and
gotcha,
one.
the and one.
She missed that one. And Sonia is 2 for 5 right now from the line. That's been it so far. And Sonia has a chance to bounce back here on the second shot. And that one is good. From Sonia Matheson. Griswold up by 12. Lopez with the ball as we approach 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Takes her time, gives it to number 15 in the corner. That's Taylor Dinkowski. Back out to Kayla Holt. Over to Lopez. Lopez with a Latour. Good ball movement right now from the Bulldogs. Dunak drives. Tries to back down Audrey. And it looks like a foul is going to be called on Audrey. Oh, and it's on Lindsay Van Lannen. That's Lindsay's second. And number 21, Kayla Holt, inbounding the ball for the Bulldogs. Audrey's going to rip that ball away from number 10, Cassidy Latour. It will be Griswold ball. Beacott inbounds for the Wolverines. She finds Audrey. Audrey leads Natalie. Natalie chases it down, keeps it alive. In the corner, back over to Van Lannen. Van Lannen with some space, feeds Sonny down low, back out to Van Lannen. She thought about pulling up for 3. Gives it over to Audrey, to Eli, to Beacott for a deep 2. That one is short. Natalie follows her shot, tries to pick up the board. She does. That one's tipped away from Lopez. No, but it looks like Natalie must have lost it herself. It will be Bulldogs ball. Okay, what kind of angle did the ref take there?
Not a good one.
Not a good one. What Kiana says is always right.
Yeah.
And if she says the ref didn't take a good angle, he did not take a good angle. Number 10, Cassie Latour with the ball. For the Bulldogs, gives it over to Cook. Back out to Dinkowski. Cook. And that one is stolen, tipped from Sonia Matheson. Van Lannen with a great feed to Sonia, with a great feed to Eli. Senior to senior to senior. Eli for 2. Eliason's first points of the night. Lopez backs down, goes around Eliason, and Sonia is going to get called on the foul. Basket is good. That'll send Lopez to the line, complete the and one 3-point play. As it looks like Son's arm did come down and catch Lopez. Abby Matheson checks in for Natalie Beacott. Lopez at the line. She is 1 for 2 on the night. But she misses that one. Matheson pulls on the board. And Sonia has to be at a double-double right now. Abby with the ball. Aggressive defense from Lopez.
Yeah.
Or to Van Lannen.
Whoa.
Over to Eli. Down to Audrey. Audrey drives, going for that reverse layup. And it falls! Audrey Drew!
We've had a lot of those this game.
She's had a ton this season, right?
Her and Sonia.
They both have one tonight.
Yeah.
Lopez kicks back out to Holt for 3. That one's no good. Nice box from Eli. And
over the back?
Over the back is going to be called on Lopez. That is Jenny Lopez's first foul. She exits for Kelsey Dunak. And it is Griswold ball. Largest lead of the night right now. Griswold up 27-13. Eli finds Abby. Holt guarding Abby. Abby over to Eli. Eli finds Van Lanen. She drives, gets it down to Sonia. 2 points. Griswold is unstoppable right now. 15 points on the night for Sonia Matheson.
Wow.
Kelsey Dunak over to Latour to Cook. That pass is tipped. And Eli, the coach there, went out and almost tipped that ball as it was still in play. That happened a couple weeks ago, too.
Really?
Yeah, I think it was a boys' game. And Eli was trying to chase that one down. She couldn't get it. It will be Bulldogs' ball. Holt drives. And a foul is going to be called on Abby Matheson.
No. Lindsay.
Excuse me. Lindsay
Look at
Van
her
Lanen.
face.
Was Lindsay even?
No.
Was she even
She
close?
wasn't even near.
You know,
Puts her in foul trouble now.
3 for Lindsay.
In the game, the Lyman
And it looks like Faith Russell's going to check in for Sonia. And Natalie Beacott comes in for Lindsay Van Lanen.
Faith Russell. And Natalie Beacott, number 13.
I don't even know. I have to look at the
No.
replay again. Was
I don't-
Lindsay
where
even
was she?
in the general area of the play?
I thought it was on Abby.
Unless we're taking the wrong angle.
That's good by 21.
And the free throw was good from Kayla Holt.
And her replacement is number 5.
She missed her first from the line, so it is Griswold ball. Van Lanen unfortunately has 3 fouls on her now. Eli, she's going to drive and lost that one. It will be blue ball.
In the game, the Lyman, number 30.
14 fouls already for the Wolverines this half.
Oh, I thought you said 14. I was like, wow.
That'd be insane.
Yeah.
14, my bad. 14. Lopez back out to Benaway. 15 pulls up for 3. Pinkowski. And it falls deep 2, rather. Her foot was on the line. 2 points. Pinkowski.
And we got 2-point basket.
8 on the night for her. Giroux is going to drive, turns around, kicks back out to Eli. Eli over to Giroux. That ball is tipped by Kelsey Dunak. Griswold ball, 1:40 remaining in the third quarter. Natalie struggling to find an option. She does find Audrey on the inbounds. Audrey's gonna drive, lost that one. And a foul is called on Dunak, her third. Abby Matheson inbounding the ball. She finds Faith Russell. Faith kicks back out to Natalie for deep 2. And it's good, Natalie Beacott. Her first of the night. Griswold up 31-16. Lopez with Beacott guarding her. Natalie doing a great job keeping Lopez in front of her. She kicks it out to Cook in the corner. Over to Pinkowski. And that shot is good, 3 points.
Another one? Oh, wait, no, the other one wasn't.
Yeah, the other one's a deep 2. Pinkowski's been shooting the lights out tonight. Lopez with the steal. Bulldogs with some fight in them right now. 1 minute remaining in the third quarter. Lopez slows down possession for Lyman.
Want her to shoot.
Cook back over to Dunak. You're right, we don't want Pinkowski. But I'm sure she's the one that Lyman wants to feed the ball to right now. Lopez drives to Dunak for 3. That one's no good. Abby Matheson comes away with it. 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Abby finds Eli. Eli almost got trapped there. Kicks it over to Abby for Giroux. Giroux's going to drive. Lost that one. It goes off of a foot. It will be Griswold ball. Beacott inbounding the ball with 15.6 seconds remaining. Natalie finds Haley Lyson. Griswold waiting to take that last shot. Beacott to Giroux in the corner. Audrey Giroux traps, needs help, finds Faith. Faith
She has a
to do
dribble.
something. Audrey has to pull up for three. No good. No good. And that ends the third quarter. Score is 31-19.
31.
The Wolverines are 1 quarter away from coming away with the victory, and that will make their win streak 4 points. 4 games, rather, excuse me. So to look at the standings one more time while we have a second. Griswold, with their victory against Montville last night, improved their division record to 3-4. They are in 4th place in the division, right behind Stonington, Windham, and Plainfield. On top, Plainfield started off with a rocky start, but now they are 10-6 overall, 4-2 in the division. Lyman, on the other hand, has a 5-1 divisional record, but they have been able to pretty much beat up on Wheeler, who is 6-11, Tortolot 3-13, Putnam 1-14. Just a slightly less competitive division. Division 3, however, very competitive. With Plainfield 10-6, Windham 11-5, Stonington 8-8, Montville 8-9, and Griswold 9-7. So all of them very, very, very close right now. And we are just weeks away from the ECC tournament. And instantly when that ends, we go right into the state tournament. So if we have any home games, you know where to find it. If you haven't done so already, take the time to subscribe to this channel. And we thank you guys so much for tuning in and supporting these kids for GSPN and the athletes on the court. So to start the 4th quarter, Lopez pulls up, in and out. Sonny gets the board.
It's been in and out all night.
Yeah, it's just been tough for the Bulldogs. They had the shot earlier.
That one shot.
It spun like 2 or 3 times. Yeah, it looks like Abby's going to get called for the travel right there. Slid her feet just a little bit. And turnover gives the Bulldogs the ball back. If Lyman wants to crawl back, they need to start doing it now, as they are going to start to run out of time. Dunak over to the 10 to Holt, finds Lopez. Lopez back over to Latour. Her shot's no good. Another rebound from the Chief. She's fighting for it. Lopez, and a foul is going to be called on Lopez. Good call, Kay.
Thank you.
Lopez, second foul.
That's only her second?
Yeah.
Oh.
Second is Dunak with 3 for Lyman. That's a bit of trouble. Griswold ball. Haley Eliason back to Abby. Nice pass. Abby finds her sister, San. Kicks out to Natalie for a deep 2. Shot's no good. San fighting for that rebound. Abby's shot's no good. Rebound, Holt. And it is Bulldogs ball. Lopez drives. No good. And 2 shots. Foul is going to be called on Natalie Beacott.
At the line for Lyman.
As the body contact there is called. That's Natalie's second. This will send Lopez to the line. 1 for 3 on the evening. First is no good.
For Lyman, number 14, Juliana Haynes.
And Juliana Haynes re-enters as Lyman has taken Taylor Pankowski, their leading scorer, off the court. And they are down by 12. Both shots miss from the line. And Lopez off the floor as well. Interesting decisions from the Lyman coach. Van Lannen back to Abby, over to Eli. Eli finds Van Lannen.
Sonia.
Had Sonia for a second. Decides to slow it down. I think Griswold wants to take some time off the clock. Sonia back out to Eli for 3. No good. San pulls down the board. Abby Matheson kicks it over to Van Lannen, over to Eli again. Back over to Van Lannen. Griswold running a lot of clock off right now. Giroux tried to find Sonia, turnover. Lyman ball, 6:11 remaining in the game.
Bulldogs possession.
That pass is tipped. Great steal from Haley Eliason. She drives, goes up for a layup. 2 points for the senior.
It's the dip, the two.
Cook is going to drive, kicks back out to Holt. Over to Dunak. In the corner to 14. That's Haynes. Back on top to Cook. Cook has Dunak to her left. Pass it to her. Back out over to Haynes. Lyman right now is burning a little too much time on the clock themselves. And a double dribble. Not what the Bulldogs needed right there.
13, Natalie Deepak. And number 5 and 15 sub in for Lyman.
Beacott enters for Audrey Giroux. 5:22 remaining in the game. Eli kicks the ball over to Van Landen, back over to Eli. Eli drives, kicks it out to Beacott.
She was thinking about taking that shot.
She thought about it. Van Landen for 3. That one's short. Rebound Lopez. 5 minutes remaining in the game. If the Bulldogs want to catch up, they need to do so now. Here's an open look from 3. Shot is short. Sonia Matheson again with the rebound. Double-double tonight for the Chief. Beacott to San. Finds her sister, Abby. Abby with the shot fake, moves towards her left. Shot's no good. Beacott catches it. Gives it back to Abby. Over to Natalie in the corner. Natalie pulls up for a deep 2, in and out. Rebound, number 15, Taylor Pinkowski.
Lyman needs to start going in instead of taking all their outside shots, unless, like, they're really, really good.
Well, spot on right there, Kay, as she pulled up. That was an air ball turnover. Griswold. Yeah, they need to shorter possessions, start driving, force some fouls, get to the line, do something else.
Something, exactly.
Something else. Van Landen kicks it out to Abby for 3. No good. Van Landen catches it, rolls it back out to Beacott for Sonia. Over to Abby again. Abby had a look, gives it to Van Landen for 3. That one's short. Lopez with the board. Lopez gonna drive. She has Pinkowski to her right, goes right around Van Landen. 2 points. Jenny Lopez. Lopez with only 5 points on the evening. Quiet night for her. Eliason slows up. He's going to drive, turns back around. And the Wolverines content with burning more clock off. 3:30 remaining in the game. Van Landen to Abby in the corner for 3. That one's no good. Rebound Cook. Cook is going to drive right through, and the charge is called. Great defense from Haley Eliason. Casey Cook. And to quote Coach Lopez on Lyman, that was the worst call of the game. Coach Lopez just told the referee.
You did?
He did, yes.
Oh.
But that's not going to change Stripe's mind. Timeout is called. Lyman down by 12 still with 3:21 remaining in the game. It's kind of similar situation as last night, Kiana. What do the Wolverines need to do to secure this victory?
Keep holding the ball and passing because they don't need it. So, and we don't want to let Lyman get into the paint area or shoot the shots that they've been shooting. So,
I mean, it's been Pinkowski from deep, who's had a pretty good night. Other than her, quiet night for the rest of the Bulldogs. So yeah, you're right. As long as Griswold contains them and forces some of the turnovers we've seen, they should be good to hang on for 3:21. That's going to be 4 games in a row that the Lady Wolverines win, which means that they just need to pick up one more victory, either against Plainfield or Parish Hill, and that could very well secure them a home state game in the tournament. And that in itself is quite an achievement because this team went through
A lot.
A lot.
A lot.
A lot. They're not afraid to
No.
tell you that Plainfield game was brutal.
No.
19 points in 4 quarters.
Yeah.
And to bounce back and get a home state game,
Yeah.
these girls have so much to be proud of. Backcourt right there, turnover, Bulldogs ball.
Backcourt violation, Lyman possession.
It will be Lyman possession. And a 30-second timeout called by Coach Babcock.
30-second timeout, Griswold.
So right now the boys are playing. I forget exactly where they are tonight. Wheeler. I believe they are facing Wheeler. A tough loss last night to Stonington. Close game.
How much?
I think 5-6 points. It was close, very close at the end. They started to go into the intentional foul scenario. So close game. Worst news, Jacob Train got hurt. So, but we'll have the boys again on Wednesday and Friday. Right here on GSPN, as we have a pause, I will introduce Kiana Ego again is the voice alongside myself tonight. My name is Kobach Relli. I teach at Griswold High School. Kiana is a sophomore at Griswold. I had her for my student teaching in the fall. She's a great student and all-star lacrosse player. As I meant, we were talking about earlier, spring sports coming up fast. April 5th is opening day. And you know where to catch all those games, right here on GSPN. If you haven't done so already, subscribe. We thank all of you for tuning in, as this channel is just getting bigger, bigger, bigger. And of course, GSPN, a student-run organization, one of the many that we have at Griswold. 3-ball is good from Cook. And that's what the Bulldogs need. This game is not over yet. Abby Matheson with the ball to Eli, over to Abby, over to Natalie for Sonia. And here we go. What do the Bulldogs do? Eli's going to drive with the floater. It's good. 2 points. I thought Haley was going to be content with staying on the outside and burning clock off, but Griswold will take the points. It's even better. 6 points on the night for Eliason. Bulldogs need to do something quick with this possession. Pinkowski found Cook somehow. Cook's going to drive.
Should have been a travel.
Took a couple steps there. Her nice bucket from her. Got the finish. 5 points in the span of 30 seconds for Casey Cook. Sonia's going to drive, looking for that reverse. No, she kicks it out to her sister, Abby.
They have
for
to
Eli.
foul if they want it.
There it is. Good call, Kay.
I don't think that was intentionally, though.
I don't think it was either, but
They have to.
they have to, so they'll take it. It was on Jenny Lopez, her third. She plays pretty aggressive brand of defense. There it is.
There it is again.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that was the 7th team foul. And it's going to send Haley Eliason to the line. And I know that Lopez is upset about it, but
Yeah.
Griswold's going to burn the clock off, so
Mine as well.
you might as well foul right now. Haley shot's no good. Sonia chases that one down. Very close to a backcourt. Van Landen and Jess got across the line, and a travel is called on Abby Matheson.
And that's a travel, Lyman possession.
Lyman ball, down by 9 with 1:48 remaining. And the Bulldogs need to speed this one up. They do not have enough time to burn clock off. Misses the layup. That's Lopez. Abby pulls down the board. Haley Eliason's going to pull up for 3. That shot's no good. Another rebound for Sonia Matheson. She's insane tonight on the boards. Player of the game by far. Abby kicks it over to Eli. Griswold's going to burn clock off right now. When does Lyman decide to foul? Eli.
I don't think they're going to. Maybe when it hits a minute.
I think Griswold's going to be content with dribbling this one away. Eli drives, kicks it out to Natalie. She's going to pull up for 3. That one's no good. Rebound Griswold.
They have to foul. This is what we said last night, too.
Same thing last night. There it is.
There it is.
Cook with the foul. This will send Eli to the line. And Sonia Matheson exits the game And boy, did she do her job tonight. Big smile on the senior's face, and that's awesome to see. She will finish with, let me do the math, a lot of numbers right here. 10, 12, 14, 15 points on the night for Sonia, and just a boatload of rebounds. So Haley makes the first. Eli misses the second. Put another board from Abby Matheson this time. And there's the foul.
Whoa.
Little aggressive right there. And Natalie is going to shoot 1-1 with 47 seconds remaining in the game. Griswold up by 10.
Oh.
Dead silent in this gym. We just got a great basketball lecture from Coach Lopez. He is spot on, though. He need to foul.
Yeah, for sure.
Lyman has to foul.
Or get the rebound, yep.
Look at Cook tried to push.
Yeah.
Oh, my. What is going on here right now?
They should know that they're trying to foul.
Kelsey Dunnock two-handed shove Abby Matheson after Abby pulled up for the deep two. And
well, you were trying to foul anyway, so
they're going to call that one on Lopez. If they do, she's gonna foul out.
Don't change what?
What is going on right now? It's bonkers. Kay, can you sort this one out?
No.
You're gonna have to go down there and ask them yourself, because
I'll march down there.
Even the scorekeeper's confused. There's nothing up there.
Right?
I don't know. I don't have an answer. Abby makes her first free throw. That I do know.
If it's 5, then she should be out of the game.
She should be, but
fouled.
even she wasn't the aggressor. It was number 4, Kelsey Dunnock, who did a clear just
all of them
two-handed
down there.
shove. I don't know. There's not even a foul posted up right here right now, so it must not have been on Lopez. If it was on Dunnock, it's her 4th.
I think it was on 4.
I'm going to mark it down on Dunnock. So Abby missed her second Lopez drive, and a foul is called on Abby. And that is not what Coach Babcock wanted.
No.
That's the Trojans 1/3, and look at that, Kylie McCormick and Bella Ware check in for the Wolverines. Faith Russell on the floor as well. Natalie and Abby. Lopez makes the first free throw.
First basket made by Lopez. She'll get the line one more time.
Lopez at the line for one more, and it is good. Lopez cashes in from the line. Abby finds Bella Ware, goes through her legs. Great effort from Kylie McCormick, out of bounds on Cook. It will be Griswold ball. Natalie inbounding the ball for the Wolverines, 20.5 seconds away from extending this winning streak to 4. Bella Ware finds Faith Russell for 2 points. Faith Russell with the easy layup. And a timeout is called by Lyman, as this one is all but over. Griswold with an 11-point lead, 14.4 seconds remaining.
That down there is like the thing that I love, because Bella had that shot, but she decided not to take it and pass it. And we've been doing it a lot.
Yeah.
This whole season, actually. We want to get the actual, like, the good one.
Unselfish basketball.
Yeah, exactly.
Pass.
It's the definition
and
of
get the
when
better
we
shot.
cheer. Yeah, when we cheer for family. Because,
Yeah, it's spot on. Lady Wolverines, great chemistry. Team morale is just going through the roof right now, and rightfully so. These girls are 1 win away from possibly hosting a home state tournament game. Great effort from Lyman as well, as a late bucket right there from number 30, Riley Benaway. And that ends it. Griswold with a 9-point victory led by Sonia Matheson. And the Wolverines' 4-game winning streak, that brings the record to 10-7. awesome to see. Great job from Griswold. And they complete the back-to-back homestand. One last night and one on Tuesday. And that was quite a performance from Griswold. So that ends it right here on GSPN. Tune in again tomorrow night for boys basketball and Friday, right here Wednesday and Friday. If you're just watching the girls game, you're going to have next Monday night, senior night. We'll be celebrating Lindsay, Sonia, Haley, and Audrey Drew right here on GSPN. Thank you so much for Kiana, myself, all the students filming, setting up, Mr. Gunderman, Miss Jewell. Have a great night.